Hey guys, CD here, and it's finally that day. It is the day of the new 1.4 patch and all the various changes, including a bunch of changes to the Jets. It's about 5 AM right now, and I just finished uploading last night's video, which had my last round before the patch, and it's now been out a couple hours. And rather than go to sleep like I should, I figured I'd play a quick round of Caspian Border and give you guys my first impressions of the new patch. First thing I noticed as soon as I got in the air was the new air radar, or minimap as it were. It's very nice to be able to see the actual letters on it. Talk about long overdue. One of the other changes was the trails on the rocket pods look a little different. It's actually easier, I find, to aim them and follow with them based on the way that they look. So that's a good change, even if it is a minor one. I need to get into a dogfight here, go up against another jet so I can see how much weaker the mini cannon is. Supposedly it did get a bit of a nerf, and I understand why, and we'll just have to adapt. I don't think it's going to be a game breaker. Let's find out. Yeah, a little hard to tell on that one, but it does feel a little bit weaker. Let's see if we can get another jet up here. Looks like my wingman's going for this tank, so I might as well too. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It just seems a little easier to aim the rocket pods. Maybe it just has to do with there's less smoke effect blocking. Another minor change seems to be that the hit indicator looks a little bit different on your reticle. Just a little thinner, kind of a real small change, just something I barely noticed. Tank still sitting in base. I'll let them live for now. Let's see if I can find something else. There's some infantry. Let's see how the mini cannon works on it. Yeah, it still works pretty good. Didn't expect a change on infantry, or not much of one anyway. Yeah, seems pretty consistent. This time. Haven't had a chance yet to try out the new below radar changes. Unlike before, it actually works on surface-to-air locks as opposed to just air-to-air locks, which is definitely a nice improvement. Another change, which I think is undocumented, is that when you're taking fire, it's much louder, more of a popping sound, and kind of fools you into thinking you're taking more damage than you really are. So the next time it happens, try to pay attention in this video, and don't be quick to bail out of your jet. You'll notice that I'm staying pretty low to the ground, and that's because of the combination of the below radar changes I mentioned before, and that everything seems to have a much quicker lock-on time, so that combination is very dangerous. Even with the ECM jammer, I have to hit that thing much quicker than I would before, just in case. There we go, there's another jet. Get a clean shot on him. Wow, not even disabled. Ah, he bailed. There's a disable. Yeah, that's definitely a weaker mini cannon. Again, not necessarily a bad thing. It means that you can live longer in dogfights and it'll separate the skilled pilots from the lucky ones. So let's not pass judgment on it until the game's been out for a week or two and we can really put it to the test. There's another jet. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, he'd probably be disabled by now normally. There we go. Yeah, 2 bursts. Whoa, there's that quick lock. Thank God you can still dodge missiles. Oh, you still can't hit trees apparently and survive, so they haven't changed that. Though they probably should, that's pretty ridiculous. Let me try to get closer and take some fire so you can hear what that new sound sounds like. Guy's still up in the base. Alright, I don't feel bad shooting at him now. What the hell, you bet? Man, I really do love these changes they made to the minimap and to the UI in general. It's really long overdue, and it's really going to help in identifying targets and points. Oh, wow.
Spotted a hostile fast mover in your AO. Over.
Yep, that confirms it. Mini cannon is definitely weaker. Admittedly, it was a little out of control, especially against choppers, so this is probably going to level the playing field a bit. Speaking of choppers, let's see what it does. Yeah, that would have been a disable prior to the patch. Whoa, taking fire. There you go. And see, that's exactly what you shouldn't do. I bailed out too early. I was still at 70%, but my brain was thinking it was closer to 30. So there you go. There's my day one impressions of the 1.4 patch. Not very thorough, but I will be putting out more. Stay tuned.